given their lives in the same cause, and had died in the fight for freedom, for equality, for justice for all. I had that in mind. So I had no room for doubt. Absolutely. Thank you. Wonderful question, David. All right. Number 2. Don't get excited. You see? Ah, my good friend. Oh, I like that question. I love it. She said, did anything ever happen that made me wish I could disappear? I had that wish every second. Every second of every day at school, I wanted to disappear. I wanted to just, you know how in Harry Potter, he was going to the train station, he was right at the pillar. Yeah, I wish I could do that. Go into yet another universe. But it didn't happen, and there I was face to face with all this craziness. But you know, the pain and the psychological and the physical abuse was so overwhelming. I didn't want to be here. Oh, every second I wanted to leave, I wanted to run and scream, get out of here, get out of here. My favorite time of the week, Friday evening. The worst time, Sunday evening. Because Monday was on the horizon, and I knew I could go back. You know, going to that school and stepping onto that campus, we had a 100% guarantee that we were going to get beaten up. It's like the odds that if you enter the cage with a Bengal tiger. You know the odds that you're going to beat if you go into a cage with a Bengal tiger? 100%. There's no question about it. You will be lunch or breakfast or dinner depending upon the time of day you enter the cage. Tiger is a peak time, so it doesn't matter to him. We're just a needle on foot. So, question number 2. There you are, right? This young man has 2 bands. Yellow, orange, and blue. He's got 2 bands. Oh, my. Okay. If I had a wish back then, what would it be? You know, probably I would wish for more than 9 of us to be there. Maybe an army of people, you know, great numbers, so I had somebody to watch my back. But, yeah. Another wish. I wish I had more time to talk to some of the antagonists of the kids who were beating us up. Because, you know, I think they were misguided. They had been misled, they had been filled with this mythological stuff that they were superior to us and that they had the right to beat us up. I would wish for an opportunity to sit down with them and say, hey, you guys are all wrong. You really shouldn't be hitting me in the mouth. That would have been cool. Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, which of the 9 did I get on the most? You know, we were such a congenial group. We all got along together with each other really well, and we still do. We're still a functioning group. In fact, we have a foundation, the Little Rock 9 Foundation. And you guys, come to think of it, we give scholarships, so you might qualify. So, take this down. Our website, www. You know that part. www. That's the World Wide Web. LittleRock9, the number 9.com. LittleRock9.com. Find out about the scholarships. See, you're 8th grade now, so in just a few years you're going to be getting these scholarships in order. And another thing, while you're on the website, take a look at the little button that we label contribution. Okay, click on that button and follow the instructions. What we want is all of the money that some of you spend on Doritos. Yeah. By the way, Doritos are not healthy for you, so it's no problem. Just take that money and send it to the Little Rock 9 Foundation. And then we will transform it into scholarship assistance for you, for kids like you all over the world. We also offer consultation to school districts about issues of difference and diversity. See, because I'm convinced, and we as a group are convinced, that many people in this country are still very confused about difference. They don't understand it. They tend to fear difference. They don't like it. Our goal is to learn how to honor and embrace difference. Why? Because every single human being in the universe is different from every other single individual in the universe. No 2 people are alike in terms of your DNA. Your DNA will not match his. It's no big deal. It just is, okay? That's how it is. DNA, that separates us. All right, yes. Your question, madam. Well, let's say you had a question. What would it be? That's all right. This guy has one written down. What? You gave it away. You had it. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, yes, yes. He's asking about our meeting with Dr. King. Dr. Martin Luther King actually came to Little Rock when he found out that we had been chosen to be in this immigration group. And he came and talked to us about the virtues of nonviolence. That's where we first learned about this concept. And I was particularly gratified to hear this because, as I said before, as my two young friends here, we don't like to fight. See, I've never liked to fight. When I found out that when you fight, you get hurt, I didn't want anything to do with it. So when Dr. King came and talked to us about nonviolence, I was ready to go. When he was concerned, he said, you guys are so young, you're unseasoned, you've had no experience in nonviolence, I worry about you. He said, the only way that nonviolence can work is that you have to look inside yourself and honestly say that you love your enemy. You have to love your enemy before nonviolence can work. And after a time of contemplation, we all agreed, yes, we love our enemy. You see, we had all been immersed in a church culture, if you will. We lived in a religious environment. And if you spend as much time in church as I had, some of that stuff will rub off on you, just by osmosis. Well, I do remember the first time I heard the Golden Rule, though, I was so excited. You know the Golden Rule? It goes like this. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Oh, the first time I heard that, I was jumping up. Oh, hallelujah. Life's going to be grand. I'm not doing anything to anybody. Now, of course, the problem is not everybody reads the Golden Rule, or if they do, they don't believe in it. Or they come up with another kind of version of it. It says something like, I pledge to do unto you before you do unto me. Or something like that. But in any case, I still believe that, see. I will not, and that's one of the reasons I never fight people, because I don't believe in doing harm to any other human being. It makes no sense. By the way, I know I'm preaching to the choir here because you guys never fight, and that's really good, and you should probably send this message out to other schools in Chicago, because I've been to other schools where kids actually fight, and it's not good. They're not as enlightened as you are. So, but all fighting ends in paper and pencil. Did you know that? All fighting everywhere ends in paper and pencil. Somebody write something down. Now, we're currently engaged in a major war in Iraq, right? How's that war going to end? What will be the end result? Yeah, peace treaty, truce. At some point, these heads of state are going to finally figure it out. They're going to sit down at a table, very civilized, and they're going to pin their names jointly to a statement that says, we will no longer fight each other. Now, why couldn't they have done that years ago? Yeah, since it's going to end that way, and we all know the end. That's not a mystery. We all know how it's going to end. Street fighting is the same way. People go out and fight in the streets of Chicago.